In this video, we are going to tour 5 neighborhoods that have direct access to the Loop. The Loop is a 130-mile car-free paved path that goes through most of Tucson's areas. For the video, we actually got on our bike to film, and we had a lot of fun doing that. First, let's talk more about the Loop. It's officially known as the Chuck Huckleberry Loop, but we all just refer to it as the Loop. It's popular with bicyclists, walkers, joggers of all skill levels, and it actually runs along Tucson's dry riverbeds, so that means there's not a whole lot of elevation change. There are also a lot of parks and public art pieces along the route, and we're going to show you those as well. Please stick around for the end of the video, because one of the homes in one of the neighborhoods was a filming location in a Hollywood movie, so stick around and find out which movie and which neighborhood. Located just north of the Realto River, between Stone and First Avenue, is Mirmon at the river. It's a gated community, and it was built between 2006 and 2011. There are about 163 homes here. They're mostly 1 to 2 story homes, but there are a few 3-story homes, and those have elevators. They range in size between 1,400 and 3,000 square feet. They're colorful homes, and they have courtyards with smaller yards for easier maintenance.
In 2024, they're typically priced somewhere in the $400,000 range to the $550,000 range. The neighborhood has many amenities, including a community pool and spa, a playground, a dog park. It is gated. It also has direct access to the Loop through a private pedestrian gate. The neighborhood is very centrally located. It's close to Tucson Mall and lots of shopping and restaurants nearby. It is within the Amphitheater School District with Rio Vista Elementary, Amphitheater Middle School, and Amphitheater High School as the default schools in the area. And as far as nearby Loop destinations, if you head east on the Loop about 1.5 miles, you'll get to St. Philip's Plaza, which has local trendy restaurants. It has a coffee shop, it has other retail shops, and it also has a popular farmers market on weekends. St. Philip's Plaza also features live music at their outdoor stage. And about halfway to St. Philip's Plaza is the Realty Park, which has several soccer fields and hosts a farmers market every Sunday. Head west to a smaller park called the Children's Memorial Park with a basketball court, a baseball field, along with a playground and picnic tables.
We hope you are enjoying the video so far. I'm Nick Labriola.
Hi, I'm Kim Labriola.
And we are realtors in Tucson, Arizona. We really enjoy learning about our city and sharing what we know through these videos. But if you need help buying or selling a home in the Tucson, Arizona area, please reach out to us. Our contact information is in the link below, and we can also be reached at hello@realtucson.com. Our website, realtucson.com, also has a lot of great information and articles about the city. Let's head southeast to Michael Perry Park near Golf Links and Pantano Parkway on Tucson's east side. It's a small infill neighborhood with about 46 colorful homes, similar in style to the Mirmon at the river neighborhood, with courtyards and small yards. They range between 1,300 square feet to 2,000 square feet, and they are 1 to 2 story homes with 1 and 2 car garages.
As of 2024, these homes are priced around the $300,000 to $400,000 range. The neighborhood is within the Tucson Unified School District with Marshall Elementary, Secrest Middle School, and Santa Rita High School being the default schools for the neighborhood. There's a lot of shopping and services nearby. The neighborhood is also an easy commute to the Davis-Monthan Air Force Base. Michael Perry Park, which is right next door, has 3 baseball fields, a playground, a basketball court, picnic tables, and ramadas. It's also where the Loop access is. This part of the Loop follows the banks of the Pantano Wash. If you head south on the Loop about 2.6 miles, it will take you to Fantasy Island, which is a mountain biking area. If you head north about 3 miles to the Broadway Boulevard, the bridge under Broadway is known to many as a place where bats live from April to September. They usually take off from their roosts just before or after sunset, and it's pretty common to see people gathering there to check them out.
2 down and 3 neighborhoods to go. If you would like to see more videos with bike topics, please let us know in the comments below, and also be sure to tap that like button.
Next, we're going to go to the Tucson Racket Club Townhomes, which is where Country Club dead ends into the Realto River. And it's sandwiched between the Tucson Racket Club and the Rio Vista Park. It's a small community of about 62-story masonry townhomes with 2 or 3 bedrooms. They're typically between about 1,100 square feet and 1,900 square feet. They were built in the mid-1980s to the mid-1990s. They're built of slump block, which are painted in a creamy color, and they have nice little courtyards. They usually come with a covered parking space or 2, and rare units include a 2-car garage. There's a community pool and spa tucked into the back of the neighborhood.
In 2024, prices usually range between $300,000 and $400,000. This is in the Tucson Unified School District with Cragen Elementary School, Doolin Middle School, and Catalina High School. Rio Vista Park has a playground and a grassy field with some desert trails. I've seen folks on horseback here since there is some nearby horse property and horses are allowed on the loop. But mainly you see the horses in the sandy washes when people are riding them. The Tucson Racket Club is a private fitness club, and it has 27 tennis courts, 22 pickleball courts, 11 racquetball courts, a basketball court, a pool, exercise classes, and sports camps for kids. They also have a restaurant and bar that is open to the public. Some of the destinations on the loop: if you want to go to St. Philip's Plaza using the car-free route, it's about 1.5 miles away. You'll want to head east on the loop to cross the Rillito. So once you're on the north bank, you head back west to get to St. Philip's Plaza. Now heading east on the loop, you find Brandy Fenton Park, and that's about 1.7 miles away. Brandy Fenton Park has soccer fields, a playground, a splash pad, dog park, covered basketball courts, ramadas, and a picnic area. You can also take the loop to get to the Tucson Racket Club, and that's about 0.6 mile trip. The neighborhood is located on the Treat Avenue bike route. Cactus Boulevard actually turns into Treat. And along the route at major intersections, they have lights that bicyclists or pedestrians can push a light to help stop traffic and facilitate safer crossing.
The Treat Avenue Bike Boulevard runs south past Himmel Park in Sam Hughes neighborhood. It goes all the way to Aviation Parkway. While you're down in Sam Hughes, if you would like to get to U of A, you can easily do that getting onto the 3rd Street Bike Boulevard from it and take it west to the U of A campus. Or you can head east on Winsett Street and go to Reed Park. So it's a very popular bike path that can take you to a lot of different destinations. The neighborhood is also about a half a mile from Winter Haven neighborhood, which features the Festival of Lights during the holidays. All right, let's head a little east to the Orchard River Townhomes. They're located along the Pantana Wash, which is sandwiched between the Loop and the Fort Lowell Park. The neighborhood was built into an old pecan orchard back in 1971. It was recently designated as a historic district, and that's nice because it can save residents on their property taxes. There are about 138 units there. Some are single-story and some are 2-story. They have either 2 or 3 bedrooms. They're built in the 1970s, featuring a mid-century modern design, and they were designed by Tucson architect Robert Swaim. Each has a small backyard, and each unit comes with 2 covered parking spots. In 2024, they're usually priced between the mid $200,000s to the low $300,000s.
The community amenities include a community pool and gated parking area for RVs. The neighborhood is convenient to Tucson Medical Center. The schools are in the Tucson Unified School District with Whitmore Elementary, Dodge Middle School, and Catalina High School as the schools. Fort Lowell Park was built among the remnants of the old Fort Lowell Army outpost, and there are some adobe ruins that are still located there. Their park has a pond, a swimming pool, 8 tennis courts, 4 baseball diamonds, a playground, and a museum. These next 2 neighborhoods are located right next to each other, Hill Farm and Bosque Creek. Let's talk about Hill Farm first. It's located at Fort Lowell Road between Craycroft and Swan. To get to the loop, you first have to go through the Hill Farm neighborhood, and then you go through Bosque Creek, which has a path that leads directly to the loop.
The area is adjacent to the Fort Lowell Historic District. In fact, the historic, picturesque San Pedro Chapel is just across the street. It no longer functions as a church, but it is often used for community events, meetings, weddings, parties, and other special events. Hill Farm was initially owned by the Hill family prior to being redeveloped and subdivided into the Hill Farm neighborhood we know today. The original Hill home was a burnt adobe ranch-style home designed by Josias Jostler, one of Tucson's most famous architects. The historic house was repurposed into the community clubhouse for the neighborhood, and the community pool is located there. That home was also one of the filming locations for the 1987 movie Can't Buy Me Love, starring Patrick Dempsey, way before he was McDreamy, and Amanda Peterson. In fact, they used several Tucson locations for the film, including the Tucson Mall, Tucson High School, and the Davis-Monthan Airplane Boneyard.
The defining feature of Hill Farm is the private pond in the center of the neighborhood, and many of the homes back up to the pond. The homes were built in the 1980s with a mixture of masonry and stucco. There are over 100 homes. Most are single story, but there are a couple of two-story homes as well. They're usually between 2 to 4 bedrooms and between 1,600 square feet to 3,000 square feet and have 2-car garages. As of 2024, prices are usually between the mid $400s to the mid $600,000 range.
Boss Creek is also known as the Hill Ranch subdivision. It's directly north of the Hill Farm neighborhood. These were built in the mid-1980s in a postmodern style with stucco exteriors. There's about 72 homes here. They're 2 to 3 bedroom. They're a little smaller than the Hill Farm homes. They're typically about 1,100 square feet to 1,900 square feet, and they do have 2-car garages. The lots are also a little smaller than Hill Farm usually too. And in 2024, the prices are usually around the mid $300,000 to mid $400,000 range.
Tucson Unified School District services the neighborhoods with Whitmore Elementary, Doolin Middle School, and Catalina High School for the schools. These neighborhoods are centrally located and close to Plaza Palomino. Plaza Palomino offers local shops and restaurants, and they also are convenient to the Tucson Medical Center. To get to the loop, you'll need to go through Hill Farm neighborhood first, then through the Boss Creek neighborhood to a path that leads to the loop. If you head east on the loop, you can get to Fort Lowell Park, which is about 2.2 miles away. And if you head west on the loop to get to Brandy Fenton Park, that's about 2.8 miles away. If you enjoyed this video, please tap that like button. And be sure to subscribe if you'd like to see future videos from us. If you're buying or selling a home in the Tucson, Arizona area, we'd love to hear from you. We'd be happy to help. Our contact information is in the description below, and you can also reach us at hello@realtucson.com. Thank you for watching.
Thank you. Bye-bye.